Now they can hear us. Hello? Poncho. Poncho, what is this stupid sports podcast channel we're on right now? It's been so long.
It's been like, what, 2 weeks now?
3?
No, well, for you it might have been... Actually, I just thought about that. We haven't done it in a while, or you at least haven't because you've been busy too.
I haven't been on in a couple weeks just because I've been busy with life stuff.
You have a life?
Yes, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, hello and welcome back to Stupid Sports. I am your host today, Death the Mod, aka Maniac, and I am joined today by only one of my co-hosts today, because the other one, well, we'll get into that in a moment. But we've got the one and only with the goated Raiders profile picture, Papa Poncho. Say hi, Poncho.
Shout out Wyatt's World for the new PFP. I appreciate all his artistic ability.
Facts.
Also, I need a new Twitter handle because I'm trying to tag both of us and it's just not cooperating.
Because you're like too Papa Poncho on Twitter or something?
I'm Panchito with like...
Oh yeah, Panchito!
I'm a psychopath. I'm just gonna say... With 2 hosts tonight, it's fine. And I'll retweet it or something like that, I don't know.
Yeah, if you guys haven't already, follow the Stupid Sports Podcast at Stupid Sports Pod. Follow myself on Twitter, the Maniacs Games, and follow Poncho. Poncho, what's your ad again? I never remember.
It's
Panchito
_Junior_.
And then also follow Nevets. I think he's
Subscribe
Nevets
to
11.
Nevets on Twitter.
Oh, he's at the Nevets 1. Anyway, speaking of Nevets, where is Nevets today?
He got malaria, and he died.
Oh shit.
Okay, no. You tell them what happened.
Alright, in reality, Nevets, myself, and Poncho were all chit-chatting, and the Nevets got a DM from none other than Joshua Patrick Allen, inviting him to the Bills rookie camp.
And obviously, we were like, bro, like, that did not happen. Like, you're so lying to us. But, he, like, it was somehow real. I don't understand how.
Yeah, he sent us the receipts.
We were freaking out about it. We were like, bro, like, could he come on the podcast? And he was like, no, I don't want to. So we were like, okay, I guess we'll cut our losses.
And so Nevets went to the Bills rookie training camp to practice as a wide receiver to try to make the Bills roster as a wide receiver. Unfortunately, he didn't get very far in. He ran a slant route and then ran a curl route and then immediately tore his ACL.
Dude, on the slant route too, I thought it was just a curl. I thought he ran that curl. It was the slowest curl I think I've ever seen in the highlights.
Yeah, he broke his ankle, tore his ACL. He's just done. He retired already.
I don't blame him, honestly, after that. The ball didn't even go to him at that. He was a decoy.
Right?
And because he was so slow, like he didn't even like turn his back in time.
In reality, Nevets apparently lost a fight to a pothole.
Yeah.
Which is honestly even more funnier.
Yep.
So Nevets unfortunately could not be here, which means we'll have to delay trivia with yours truly for another week.
Yeah. Which is fine. Like, we can always do trivia. Like, in my opinion, these are the dog days of NFL content because we have all these OTAs and all that. And I feel like no one's going to care if we talk about 4 niche-specific teams and, like, how they're doing in, like, their training camps and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But anyway, let's get into it, I suppose.
So, any news you want to specifically talk about? Because I kind of leave it up now. Because it's like...
Hold on! Hold on, I'm not ready!
God damn it.
I'm not putting it on, but just pretend it's on!
Oh, God.
Rah! Antoine Winfield Jr. signed a 4-year, like $80 million extension to stay a Buck. Rah!
Yeah.
Pretend the jersey's on because I'm not throwing it on because it's hot in here.
Wait, I actually, like, off topic, what jerseys do you have right now?
Alright, so jerseys that I have. Hold on.
So you obviously have the one that's framed.
Okay. So, different jerseys I've got. I've obviously got my Mike Pewter, which was off the handle for a different reason. Then my Antoine Winfield. The Brady jersey that's framed literally over my bed because it was the only place on my wall it would fit.
Sounds alright.
And then in the closet, I've got my Godwin red, my Levante creamsicle, and then my Baker Mayfield red.
No AWJ yet?
Are you stupid?
No, I just wanted to see if you were to repeat. It's like, oh yeah, no, it's right here. I just said it. Like I was wondering if you were going to brag.
I was about to, and then I'm like, wait a minute. But my next one's either gonna be, it's probably gonna be a creamsicle one.
Oh wait, no, I just remembered. Wait, I just remembered. I was the one that, or it was him or Levante, I think. Because you had a special where you were like, oh, if I hit this amount of subscribers, I'll do a wheel or whatever of jerseys.
No, it was way back when, after Brady had retired, I had said if the next Bucks quarterback had got us to the playoffs, I would buy his jersey.
No, but there was another jersey that you got because you were supposed to get a Devin White jersey with what's it called? But who was the other player then? Was it AWJ or was it Levante?
It was the AWJ jersey.
That's
because
why, I remembered. Yeah.
Because Brady then came back. And I had jumped the gun, and I had done it the first week of the season. Thank God we still made the playoffs at 8-9.
Yeah.
And then it was originally gonna be a Devin White jersey.
Yeah, but I think because of me and because I told you, like, oh, dude, do a respin.
No, the respin was because I got rated by a certain YouTuber.
Oh, yeah, and then you saw that, and you're like, okay, you know what, I'll do it right now.
And then I respun the wheel, and got AWJ, and then I let the chat decide, which everyone kind of agreed to do a white jersey since I didn't have a white jersey yet.
Yeah.
And then I've got a different jersey that's in the closet that we don't talk about because it's a gag jersey that a friend got me, but that's besides the point.
So I still have a Tom Brady Bucks jersey I gave my dad. It's still out in Mexico, so that's so funny.
But anyway, that's besides the point.
Yeah, no, I was just curious because I forgot about your collection. That's why.
But my next jerseys are either gonna be a Vita Vea creamsicle, or
I support.
Or a Yaya creamsicle.
I think Vita Vea makes more sense because it's more of like an established name.
That's what I'm leaning more towards, especially because I do want to get a creamsicle for the eventual reality of when Levante unfortunately decides to call it a career. Not for another 3 years or until we win another Super Bowl.
I give him 1 to 2 years because I also don't want him to be, hobbling around by the time he retires.
But anyway, NFL news. Is there any others we really need to talk about?
Let me check back and, just what we have. Obviously, I'm not going to make it too much of a big deal, but R.I.P. Jim Otto. So, Death, you don't know much about him, but he was considered a really undersized center for his time, even, because he was like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah. Oh, other news that isn't as big, but OBJ officially signed with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Tyler Boyd to the Titans.
That's a weird pickup, but that makes the Titans just so much better now, automatically.
NFL schedule news we'll talk about here in a moment.
Mm-hmm. And
And
then
then
there's just not much to post. Like, there's not significant to post. And I was wondering if, like, you or Nevets had, like, something you guys wanted to, like, specifically talk about.
yeah, we need to talk about this. One of the best quarterbacks in the NFL getting paid.
Oh yeah, dude.
So for those who didn't know, Jared Goofball got a 4-year, $212 million extension.
Is that 50 a year? Or how much is that going to be per year?
I have no idea personally.
But
I have not really seen a lot of stats about it.
What someone calls it. It's a good idea to also have right now because the market's going to get cooked when Dak hits free agency, in my opinion, or if Tua gets paid this offseason. So it's locking a guy right now. You know what I mean?
David Johnson retired just for the meme one.
Dude, he was so good for like, what was it, 2 years or something?
Something like that. Anyway,
he was actually really good back, and then, yes.
Anyway, all right, Poncho. Now we're gonna go to NFL schedule. What would you like to start with?
The big ones. So
you want to start with the primetime games?
Do you want to do primetime or do you want to do the international ones first?
Yeah, sure.
You pick, whichever.
We'll go with the international first. We'll just go in order of how I downloaded them for the primetime.
That's fine.
Here are all of the international games over Poncho's face because, God forbid, Poncho has a face cam.
Yeah, no.
So Poncho's now face cam is this.
Yeah.
So, starting off with the international schedule, Poncho, I'm assuming you don't have stream pulled up, or do you have stream pulled up?
No. Okay. And then even then I would be on a delay. Never mind, no, I see it.
Yeah. So, obviously, week 1, we got Packers headed to Brazil to take on the Eagles, who are going to be the home team. Poncho,
we knew that.
Poncho, I have no clue how to pronounce that.
Sao Paulo?
Sao Paulo?
Yeah, it's just Sao Paulo.
I just personally didn't know how to say this.
If I wasn't on my phone right now, I would call my Brazilian friend just to get a better explanation. But
and then of course we've got the London games where we've got the Jets taking on the Vikings on what is that, October 6th?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. October 6th at
Tottenham, like they always do.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Jags at the Bears in Tottenham again in England. That's the 13th.
Yeah, Jags was expected. Bears going back there, though, surprising.
And then the Pats taking on the Jags at their home stadium of Wembley.
God damn.
Mac Jones revenge game. I'm sorry.
I don't know what the hell this is, man. I don't know what the hell this even is.
That's on October 20th, which, side note, if you didn't know, that's my birthday!
Oh boy, Death, you're gonna be 51.
I
Yay.
am not.
Yes,
I'm gonna be
you
25.
Are. Well, 21,
There goes my back.
huh?
There goes my back, just saying that.
God, you're old.
Alright, let's take bets. Are the Pats gonna buy the Jags hotels like the Bills did last year so the Jags have to switch hotels again?
No. I think with the new regime, they're not gonna do all that.
Yeah, fair point. And then we've got the Munich game, the Giants taking on the Panthers on November 10th.
Okay, is it bad to joke and say that like this is just revenge for all the stuff they did?
Oh yeah. That's bad.
Just, like, why are they sending it to Germany? Why are they sending both those teams to Germany?
Alright, if we're looking at this, like, on paper, like, all of these have the potential to be, like, okay matchups. But in reality, these all could be hot garbage.
Unironically, I'm more excited about the Packers and the Eagles game.
That's the one I am most excited for.
I feel like that's more, like, not even like an even matchup. It's just like, the teams with that much potential, like, how's it going to play out? It's in Brazil.
But, obviously, you've got, the Packers. Jordan Love, is he that guy?
Is he that guy?
Versus Jalen Hurts, how is that offense going to be without Kelsey, Tush-Push, Merchant?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers, hopefully with the Jets versus his old rivals, the Minnesota Vikings, i.e. Aaron Rodgers' next team.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's all in writing. It's fine.
Trevor Lawrence versus Caleb Williams. Drake May versus Trevor Lawrence, assuming he's starting at that point. And then Daniel Jones versus Bryce Young. Brian Burns revenge game.
Brian Burns revenge game. I remember Adam was so anxious about this game because he was like, dude, if we have to face the Chiefs or whatever, I'm just like, they're not sending the Chiefs to Germany.
If they're sending the Chiefs to Germany, the Chiefs are the home team.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Anyway, that's that game. Like, it's nothing great, nothing terrible.
But it's just, for me, I wanted it to have like a starting point so we can actually get to the better games.
And then the news I did not mention in NFL news. I knew we'd talk about it now because this is very unfortunate. Christmas Day games, which are on Wednesday.
It just feels so weird when it's a Wednesday game. I mean, I love it.
Oh,
because
also
it's competing with the NBA. But still.
not to mention, live on Netflix.
Oh God! Don't remind me.
You've got.
I mean, I have Netflix. Netflix. So.
You've got Chiefs versus Steelers, Ravens versus Texans. At least one of those is a good game.
Yeah.
Steelers, good luck.
I'm putting my money all on the Steelers, bro. Trust.
You are delusional, but
bro, Russ can beat King Cook, bro. It's fine.
But anyway, so from reports I saw, I think Netflix got the rights to these games for like $150 million apiece, which is just bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, what the hell?
What's it? I saw like a stat or whatever that it would be cheaper to go to every single Panthers game than it is to watch every single NFL game.
Yep, because it would cost on average about $850 to watch every NFL game if you get every single streaming platform.
And the cheapest tickets for the Panthers game is like what, $20?
Which don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I am all for adding new ways for NFL fans to be able to watch the content and spread it out, but this ain't it. Locking games behind a paywall, like, oh yeah, you have to have these different membership. Like, it'd be one thing if it's like, oh yeah, these like all of these are on like these streaming platforms, but every single one of them is guaranteed to be on NFL Sunday Ticket.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I'm a Chiefs fan and I have to have a Netflix subscription, because personally, I don't watch Netflix. I have not watched Netflix since the roast of Tom Brady, and before that, I had not watched Netflix in, like, 3 years.
No, Netflix just isn't a good service, like, at all. Like, they keep removing things, and then they never reboot the things that are actually good.
Or, you know, if you want a more Tyson game, if I'm a Ravens or Texans fan, I'd be really pissed if I had to get a Netflix subscription just to watch my team play.
Exactly.
Now, I don't know if it's the same case with the Brazil game where they're going to be streaming it locally. I don't know if that's the case.
I feel like they should, because it's like, I think the purpose of these international games is to get a new fan base, basically. Get more fans that are like international. That's why so many Jag fans are from the UK and and Patriots fans too, by the way. We're still from Europe. Which I find super ironic, but other than that, let's continue.
Like, obviously this sucks because now you have to have Netflix, Peacock, Sunday Ticket, YouTube TV, Prime Video.
Yep.
Probably more in there I'm forgetting about.
What, the day that they made the Super Bowl pay-per-view, we're all chipping in and watching it like all together in the Discord call.
Oh yeah, that.
To be honest.
Yeah, then I'll be fucking screaming at that point. Anyway, moving on because screw Netflix. Sunday night games.
Oh boy.
Obviously, we don't know Week 18 because they love to leave that one blank until, you know, a good game comes up that they want to put in there.
whoever has like the most to lose basically, or most to
Yeah.
win. Like those nice like rivalry games, or like who can make both these teams can make the playoffs if one of them wins and one goes home. Like those
Yeah.
stipulations.
But anyway, week 1 we've got Matt Stafford headed back to Detroit.
Good game. Good. I like the premise.
I love that game, honestly.
Especially because they met in the playoffs too. Like that's so really good to bring that back.
Week 2, Bears versus the Texans. Caleb Williams versus C.J. Stroud.
That has potential to be good, but
I don't expect it to be.
After that week, I'll know if this game will be good. After
week
1.
After week 1.
Yeah.
This is obviously assuming that Caleb Williams is the day 1 starter. I don't know if that's actually been announced yet.
God, why is it going downhill already?
Yeah, and then Chiefs Falcons. Chiefs.
Why?
Chiefs, please, for the love of God, beat the ever-living crap out of them.
No, I gotta root for the Falcons. I'm sorry, man.
I understand that, but I'm biased. Damn it, I can't root for the Falcons.
You're rooting for the Chiefs, then? Exposed.
Neither.
Chiefs fan. Chiefs fan.
Chiefs fan. I'm rooting for the Falcons to lose.
Chiefs fan.
Big brain.
Anyways.
Hear me out. It's gonna end in a tie.
Ew.
Even more. Ew. And then one of what I think is honestly one of the best games on here, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I've got like 4 out that I'll point out at the end here that I honestly love the idea of them being on here.
Mm-hmm.
Bills Ravens.
That's a really good one.
Josh Allen versus really Lamar. Good. I love it. Cowboys Steelers.
Kind of a dud. I'll be honest.
Why? Even though I do feel like this is a game that Mike Tomlin will randomly win for no reason.
Oh no, that's also why it's a trap game for the Cowboys.
Oh yeah. And then Bengals at Giants.
Again, just why?
Are flex rules allowed at that point or no?
I think you can do it a week before, right?
I have no idea when you are allowed to flex games.
I think you can do it a week before. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. But other than that,
I think there's like a certain week that it can start by.
Yeah.
Week 7, Jets at Steelers. This is either going to be an interesting game because both teams having their starting quarterback set, or it's going to be paint drying.
I can see it just being a complete and absolute just defensive matchup for both these teams. And then the winner has 10 points or whatever.
Oh. So, Devontae Parker has decided to retire.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Huh? Just now?
Yeah, just now.
Wasn't he on the Patriots?
He's on the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, right. He went there.
Yeah.
Why did he retire?
I don't know, but he called it a career today.
After 9 NFL seasons, Eagles wide receiver Devontae Parker has decided to retire. He said Monday night.
Literally tonight.
I want to see my kids, spend quality time with them. I want to be there for them whenever I can.
I mean, I appreciate the thought process behind it.
Also, for 9 years, like, that's quality. That's quality for after 9 years. Like, I wish, like, as a fan, like, he did more, because I remember watching, like, what he could have been and seeing him kind of fizzle out. But, got his bag, played it, like, from a normal person's perspective, that's a pretty good career. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Like,
he played.
He did play. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Week 8, you got the annual Cowboys-Niners primetime game.
Yeah, Cowboys are just going to be bent over, and we're going to be explicative.
Yep.
Explicative. And we're just going to see a massacre live on television. It's okay.
Yep. Not much to say there. Then week 9, Jags at Eagles. Again, it's a game that...
Why?
I don't like it being placed here. But at the same time, like, whatever.
I mean, to be fair, this is one of the situations where it's like you can look at it and be like, oh, maybe we get a primetime slot or whatever, or like your team, and like that kind of thing.
Yeah, it could be one of those games that gets flexed if flexing's allowed at that point. I don't know when it is.
I thought it was a week before. Well, a week or two before. That's why.
I know there's like a certain week where you're allowed to start.
But this feels more likely to be swapped, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. Week 10, which is honestly one of the games I'm most excited to watch if both quarterbacks are healthy.
Yeah.
Lions-Texans, like, that just feels like a really good game.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I feel like we can have a good... I feel like this has potential. This definitely has potential to be a really good game.
And then week 11, Colts at Jets. Next.
Weird, just weird, but...
Probably flexed.
I don't see it being flexed out.
You don't think so?
It's just a weird matchup, but it's not like, Eagles-Jags.
That's true. Then week 12, Eagles-Rams.
If the Rams can be that calm, if the Rams can be calm this year, I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it running its course.
Potential swap game, though.
I think they keep it, actually.
Then week 13, this is honestly the game I think I'm most excited for. Niners at Bills. I think that's the one I'm most excited for, looking at the Sunday night slate.
I will love this, especially if Josh Allen does do perfectly fine without the number one.
And then, yeah, I think it could. And then Chargers Chiefs, week 14.
Why?
Flex it out. Just flex it out already.
Get it out of here, bro. Chargers are gonna need so many. Like, they're gonna have a Mickey Mouse run in the first couple weeks, and then finally come down to earth.
And then,
anyways,
yeah. Week 15, of course, you got a classic, a Green Bay Seattle game.
Oh yeah, classic. Of
that
course,
always goes down to the wire for some reason.
Yeah. Also, Death. God hates you for week 16. God hates you.
Hey man. Bucks and Cowboys, that's one of those games, it could be good.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Obviously, as your friend, and I hate the Cowboys, I hope it is a good game.
I think this is one of those games, it very well could be a good game, especially if,
Oh, yeah, well, that too. And then the Cowboys lost. Cowboys still don't have anything, so honestly.
Yeah.
Dude, what if Cowboys just consistently get flexed out? That would be so funny.
That'd be hilarious. And then week 17, Dolphins at Browns versus whoever's going to be the start quarterback for the Browns at that point.
Right. It's not going to be Watson. We know this.
You can't stay healthy. And then again, probably a flex game.
Mm-hmm.
And then week 18, to be determined.
Right.
Watch, it's going to be Bucks Saints for the NFC South. Trust.
I was trying to remember. It's who we have week 18. It's oh yeah, we have the Chargers. We played the week 1 and then 18. That makes sense,
But anyway, real quick, just to go over the games I think that I'm personally most excited for. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I'm not going to count my own game because obviously I'm going to be excited for my own game.
Yeah, that's why you were saying about that earlier.
But obviously, week 4, obviously, I think it's going to be a potentially really good game.
Yeah.
And then week 10, I like that matchup. And then week 13.
Yeah.
I think those are honestly
I fully agree.
Some of the best Sunday night games we got on the schedule.
I fully agree.
And then games just that could be sneaky good games. Obviously, week 1, Rams-Lions could potentially be good.
Mm-hmm.
Packers-Seattle could be good just because, again, it's Packers and Seattle. They always seem to have randomly good games. And then Jags-Eagles.
Jags-Eagles could be interesting because it's, what's his face? It's Dougie. It's Dougie Revenge. Dougie Revenge game.
Any games you want to point out here that you particularly like, Poncho?
Yeah, actually week 14 because we're gonna get that flexed out immediately. So maybe we can get maybe we can finally get a primetime game. Can we get a primetime game, NFL?
Wait a minute. Is that the week we play each other?
Wait a goddamn minute. I think
Plot twist. Plot twist.
Hear me out.
Bucks
No,
Raiders
no.
Sunday Night Football primetime. Let's go.
Dude, yes. Yes.
Anyway, we'll now
yes.
go ahead and just swap to Thursday Night Football, which we probably should have done earlier, but you live and learn.
Meh. I mean, to be fair, it's like we're going off based off, your computer more than anything.
Yeah, I just download. This is how the NFL posted it, so I just downloaded it from the NFL's Twitter.
All right.
So these are all the primetime games that are on Prime. Because the first one, I think, is on a different platform. I'm not 100% sure on this, but these are all the ones that are on Prime for the Thursday Night Football.
God, these stink. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Let's just break it down.
Yeah,
Let's
run
just break
through
it down.
them, and...
Let's go week by week.
Alright, so week 2, because week 1 we'll talk about later when we look at the week 1 schedule as a whole. So week 2, we've got Bills at Dolphins.
I think that'll be a good game. Like, that's actually like a good one that they'll have.
If Keon Coleman is what Buffalo thinks he will be, I think that's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we immediately go into
Puke.
the bad Thursday Night Football games.
Yeah.
Patriots at Jets.
Ew. Gross.
Drake May versus Aaron Rodgers, hopefully. That's the only thing that could redeem that game.
Even then.
And then, of course, we got the Cowboys beat down to the Giants in Jersey.
Yep.
And then, this is honestly, as a non-biased standpoint, I think Bucks-Falcons is one of the better games on this.
I agree. I think it's week 2, and then you can get rid of all of those, and then finally a rivalry game with Bucks-Falcons is actually a decent matchup.
A rivalry game, two teams that are expected to be competing for the NFC South.
Mm-hmm.
A game that very well could have implications on who wins it.
It's way better than the other two. I'm gonna say that right now. That's the standard we have right now.
And then next up, week 6, we got the Niners at Seattle. That's one.
Wow.
If the Seahawks perform like a lot of people think they should be, based on the end of last season, I think that potentially could be a good game. But I do think it's going to be a Niners win.
I doubt it's going to be a good game. And why is week 7 a thing?
Yeah, week 7, Broncos at Saints. What the fuck does Sean Payton have on the commissioner to keep putting him in prime time?
It's for reals, bro. For reals.
Who wants to watch Bo Nix versus Derek Mitter?
Derek Mitter? It's Derek used car. What are you talking about?
He both.
Okay.
God, that sounds awful.
That's just and then the Sean Payton experience hasn't even worked in Denver. That's the thing. If it was working in Denver, it's okay, that could have a little bit more of a better implication. It's he doesn't need the Saints, but since he's been kind of meh, why are they doing this to us?
Yeah. And then week 8, Vikings at Rams.
Weird matchup, but I think it could be sneaky good. I think
it
could
weird matchup, but again, sneaky good.
Yeah, I think the star power and all that could make it a good game.
And then we're just gonna skip over week 9 because who the hell's gonna watch that?
10 is actually a good matchup because again, rivalry.
In reality, obviously, week 9, Texans at Jets. C.J. Stroud getting his revenge on the Jets who gave him a concussion last year. Honestly,
I mean, to be fair, that's not even a big.
I know, but
a
still.
big storyline.
And then week 10,
the dog dangerous, but it ain't dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
He don't bite.
And then week 10, Bengals at Ravens.
Good rivalry, honestly.
Thank you for a rivalry game that's actually good and competitive, assuming Joe Burrow's healthy.
Yeah, of course. That's always going to be the assumption, though, is that everybody stays healthy.
And then week 11, Commanders at Eagles. Again, rivalry game that could be sneaky good.
Yeah, it's sneaky good. It's not I don't expect much, but I think it'll be sneaky good.
The Commanders always play the Eagles tough.
Yeah.
And plus, at this point, Jaden Daniels should be starting. If he isn't starting the beginning of the season.
He should be. I feel like they got to get him just going early.
And then week 12, again, a good honestly, like the end of the Thursday night schedule, like other than week 17, like we're getting some good games.
We're getting rivalries, which is always going to be a good thing. I feel like, obviously not counting the 3 and 4 though.
Yeah, Steelers Browns again.
Mm-hmm.
Like rivalry game that is bound to be good just because Steelers and Browns always play each other tough.
Yeah, and then these, like I said in the last one, 2 defensive games are always going to be tough, basically.
Oh yeah,
and both these teams are going to have really good defenses this year.
And then week 14, Packers Lions is always a classic.
Always got to be a classic. Always got to be a classic rivalry and all that. You know, obviously Jordan Love has to try to prove that he has no ownership. Lions are trying to prove, nah. We ain't like that. We ain't like that.
And then week 15, Rams Niners. Again, if the Rams play like they're expected to,
like advertised. Yeah.
The biggest thing is obviously going to be no Aaron Donald, but they got some pieces to hopefully fill that void. So again, it could be a potentially good game.
Mm-hmm.
And then week 16, Browns Bengals again. AFC North rivalry game.
Yeah.
Are always a classic, especially late in the season when everyone's still fighting for playoff spots.
Yeah. Like I was gonna try to counteract that, but it's like that's actually true. Like I remember these games like getting really close like last season.
And then week 17, Seahawks at Bears, because again, this is one that like doesn't look great on paper, but like if both teams come as they're advertised, could be sneaky good.
And if it's one of those situations where Seahawks are gonna like, if we're assuming that the Rams are gonna be good, the Seahawks have to be like at their best.
Oh yeah,
like take everyone that they can get. Same thing with the Bears going against the North.
Yo, Roy!
Hi Roy!
Hi Roy! Roy the GOAT!
Roy!
Anyway, the best games on here. Honestly, everything from like week 12 to week 16.
Yeah.
Week 10.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And then, obviously, this is going to be a little bit biased, but even if we put aside the bias, I feel like it's still going to be a good game. Week 5.
Oh no, I think so too. Like I fully agree. Hi there. Hi Roy.
Especially if both the Falcons and Bucks come as advertised.
Week 2 as well. Week 2. It's like, don't count week 2.
Week 2, if Keon Coleman's that guy.
Yeah. But after that, yeah.
And then, alright, we'll go to Monday Night Football now.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Make this a little bigger. Because there's a lot more Monday Night Football games.
Yep.
Because we got a lot of double headers in here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, starting off, this is the stream we had chosen in poll. No, this is a stupid sports stream. Papa Poncho's thing is going to be separate.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, week 1, Jets at Niners. Please, for the love of God, Leonard Floyd, just don't play. Just don't play. Please. Because, like, yes, it could be the funniest thing in the world, but, like, at the same time, it would be the saddest thing in the world if Aaron Rodgers tears his Achilles week 1 on Monday Night Football versus Leonard Floyd.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like the Jets are really banking on that they fixed that O-line. That's the thing.
So, we're just going to move on.
Not a biggest fan of week 1. Not a biggest fan of week 1.
No. Week 2, Eagles Eagles hosted the Falcons.
Meh.
Can this end in both losing?
Please?
Like, this just sounds awful. Kirk in primetime versus the Eagles. That last time he played on primetime, he got absolutely demolished. We love it. And then week 3, like, jeez, I'm not seeing many good Monday Night Football games now that I'm looking at it.
Oh my god. Okay, let's just go like through them because Go until we see something good. By the way, Death, why does God hate you so much?
Yes.
Why does God hate you, bro?
I don't know.
Okay, to be fair, you guys can win that game if they forget how to run the ball.
On God. Anyway, so week 3, Jags at Bills.
No. No.
Commies at Bengals.
No.
Titans at Dolphins. No.
This is trash. Get
Seahawks at Lions. Maybe.
No. Okay,
Maybe.
actually, no. They play actually really well with.
They play really well. So like
that
potentially
might be a good game. That might be a good game.
Saints at Chiefs. I didn't know the Chiefs were getting that early of a bye week.
I didn't expect God to hate the Saints too. With a name like the Saints, I thought they'd be a little bit more lenient. Right? But okay.
Then Bills at Jets.
Rivalry, so I mean that's
rivalry at least.
That's like okay. That's like okay, I guess.
Then Ravens at Bucks.
All I'm saying is if they forget how to run, you will win.
Vita Vea it's gonna be Vita Vea versus Derrick Henry. That's gonna be that game.
That's pain. That's pain.
Yep.
No, and then the corners that they have now.
Yep. Thank God we got Mike.
Oh no, and like you have 2 really good receivers. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mike, just Moss 3 guys again, please.
God, you're gonna need that, especially against Nate. What's it called? Because Humphrey's good, but Nate Wiggins.
Nate Wiggins probably wouldn't be able to tackle Mike. Let's be real.
No, but I'm saying the physicality's on him. Like he'll be able to compete. That's why.
And then, of course, that's a doubleheader with the Chargers versus Cardinals.
Who approved that?
At least everyone's gonna be too busy watching the Bucks Ravens game. Clearly.
I think I'd rather watch that like 2 times than watch whatever that's going to be.
And then week 8, Giants at Steelers.
Ew.
I don't know who. And then week 9, Bucks at Chiefs.
God hates you so much. Okay, forget what I said about the Saints.
God don't worry. We're gonna get to my schedule here in a minute. Don't you worry.
God hates you. God hates you.
And then week 10, Dolphins at Rams.
God, why? Just God, why?
And then we got the Battle of Texas, which
that could be a good game. Like that's actually one I'm actually excited for.
Which is probably our first or second best game on here.
I say it's the first best game because everything else is like you're banking on potential.
Like the only other one I'd probably put up there is the as much as it pains me to say as a Bucks fan, probably Seahawks Lions.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like but that's off of like fully potential, like what they could be, even though the Seahawks haven't done much to their defense, as people are trying to hype it up to be.
And then week 12.
Yep.
Ravens at Chargers. No. The Harbaugh Bowl. We knew this was going to be prime time, let's be real.
Yeah, we knew that was going to be prime time, but that's just disgusting.
Browns at Broncos.
Forget what I said earlier. That's disgusting.
Those 2 games back to back is disgusting.
Yeah.
And then week 14, Bengals at Cowboys. Potentially good?
We're banking on potential too much, but yes, I will bank on potential with this one too.
If both teams are healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And then a doubleheader that like nobody's gonna actually want to watch.
Yeah, you're goddamn right.
Sorry, Poncho, but like...
Death, do you really think people are gonna watch Bucks Chiefs?
Chiefs fans. And then me.
Bro, they're all bandwagons. Come on. We know this.
Anyway, week 15, Bears at Vikings. Rivalry game that could be good. And then also the Falcons at Ravens. I mean Raiders, sorry.
Falcons at Raiders.
Why?
Why? Like, there's so many other good primetime slots they could have given us, but why this one?
Put that on Thursday Night Football, please.
Honestly.
I don't remember which one was
I'll
Thursday
take
Night
that.
Football for Week 15. Let me go back in the video and try to find out which one was Week 15.
Also, Roy, it do not matter if you're whatever you're on. It's what's it called? It's just the way that we project it, basically, like on the OBS.
Okay, Week 15 is for Thursday Night Football is Rams Niners. So yeah, just put that to Monday Night Football. More people would want to watch that on Monday Night Football.
I agree. I fully agree.
Week 16, Saints at Packers.
Why? That's just so random.
And then Week 17, NFC Championship rematch.
Like, that's some good food. Like, this is actually going to be a good game.
There is like maybe 2 games on this entirety of the Monday Night Football schedule that are like actually good games.
2 that are actually going to be good, and then 2 others with potential. Other than that, garbage.
Just a real quick go through this. Jets Niners, garbage. Falcons Eagles, garbage.
What are you talking about, Death? We already talked about this. We already said they're garbage.
Just everything up until Week 6 for me, garbage. And maybe
the second game in Week 4 is the only one we said that was like kind of okay.
Potentially,
like we had that potential. And then Garbaje.
God, this is just who plays against the Patriots. A lot of teams, my guy.
A lot of teams. Like
I don't have
there's
that.
some specifics.
I don't have that saved.
We're not Patriots fans, bro.
And then we're gonna just jump around here. Thanksgiving.
Yay!
At least we've got like a good Thanksgiving game.
A good Thanksgiving game. Why do they do this to us in Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
Just why?
Bears Lions is probably gonna be the good game.
Yeah, I can agree.
Cowboys slaughter of the Giants on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And then the Packers play host to the Dolphins, who probably won't show up because it's going to be cold.
That's just like a why. You know what I mean? It's like why.
I don't know. I don't think we really need to talk about these because most of them are just kind of why.
Yeah.
And then we'll go
on Thanksgiving.
We'll go to Week 1.
Mm-hmm.
So NFL kickoff game is going to be Ravens at Chiefs, which is going to be Thursday night, which is going to be on NBC.
They're making so many inconsistencies with their streaming thing too. It's so annoying. All right, I've got it pulled up.
But anyway, other games we got here. Obviously, the Packers at Eagles for Friday night.
Yeah, we already talked about that though.
Yeah, we talked about that. And then just to run through these real quick. 1 o'clock games. Steelers at Falcons. Cardinals at Bills. Titans at Bears. Patriots at Bengals. Texans at Colts. Jags at Dolphins. Panthers at Saints. And then Vikings at Giants are the 1 o'clock slate. And then 4 o'clock slate, you've got Raiders Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
And then Seahawks hosting the Broncos. Because that went so well the first time.
Yeah, right, totally.
And then Cowboys Browns. And Commies Bucks. And then the primetime games we already talked about.
Okay, see, like, why didn't they do more of these games? Actually, no, wait, the primetime slots are actually pretty decent.
They're alright.
Yeah, but what's some calls it?
Alright.
Yeah, kickoff Thursday. I love that game.
I love that game. I was really hoping
rematch of the AFC chip.
I feel like that's kind of added salt to the poor Ravens' wounds of like, yeah, you guys just blew the game. Now you got to watch them unveil their Super Bowl banner.
Couldn't get revenge. You know what I mean?
True.
Finally, run the damn ball.
They got Derrick Henry. They shouldn't forget how to run the ball. Anyway,
you'll be surprised. But anyways.
Poncho, pick 1, 2, or 3.
Why?
Because we got Raiders, Bills, and Bucs schedules to talk about, and I don't know which one to start with. So just pick number 1, 2, or 3.
One.
All right. Do you want me to tell you which one it is, or do you want me just to pull it up and you can just see it on stream?
Tell me because remember 20-second delay.
Great. It's yours.
Oh, okay. Raiders Chargers. So.
All right. Just to run through. Do you want me just to run through who you're playing real quick, or do you want that?
No. Just wait then. Is there such a thing as summer football? I always thought it was a winter season event. It is, but because right now is all the reveal stuff, so draft happened, so new guys are going to new teams. We know the schedule, obviously. Like, things like that. Also, yeah, I got the schedule up now, so I can talk about it. If you would like to explain more to Roy, you may, but... should I go game by game, who I think we're gonna beat, or how should I do this? Or just give my reaction to the game?
Go, give your reaction, and then at the end we'll do your record prediction.
Okay, that's fine. So week 1, September 8th, against the Chargers in LA.
The Raiders' second home.
We get to see what Harbaugh's really made of, honestly, because they were talking so much smack about obviously the Raiders this offseason, so. I hope it's a good game. Then week 2, we got the... Why do we have the Ravens? I don't understand, but that's a game. That's going to be indeed a game.
I just want to point out, somebody decided it'd be really funny to give you both Harbaugh brothers back-to-back.
I'm aware of this issue.
Honestly, up until, week 8, you could easily lose only one game that first stretch.
Well, I'll explain more on when I give my record, but I'll finish as quickly as I can because all these other games are just kind of out there.
Yeah.
Panthers. It's the Panthers. There's not much to really say about that. The Cleveland Browns. That defense is going to be scary. That defense, I feel like, is going to be really scary this season. Broncos country, go cry. Steeler Nation. This is gonna be interesting because we've lost to them a couple times, and it was with the coaches that I freaking hate, man. But then obviously McDaniels was very passive, not really as aggressive. So I'm hoping that Pierce against the Steelers will be more aggressive because that's what we need to really beat them. Rams. Back to our second home. Let's go, boys. And the game that I'm going to try to hopefully go to. That's going to be the hope. I got to buy tickets, though, and they're already kind of expensive, I'll be honest. I think, the seats that I always try to get is, $350 right now. So that's fun. And then, 27th against the Chiefs is not at them. Okay, so... We haven't beat them at home in so long, but that's all I'm going to really say about that. Bengals is going to be interesting because we haven't played them in a couple years now since the playoffs. Because back in the day, back then it's we had what's his face? We still had Carr, Rich Bisaccia was still our interim, all that, and then we go on our bye. Obviously, Dolphins. I feel like it's going to be a repeat of last year, where it's going to have to rely on our defense a lot. And then obviously Broncos, cry. Chiefs, I believe this is going to be a Black Friday game. So I'm really excited about that. See how we do. And then we have the Pirate Bowl. Let's go!
Yes, sir!
The Pirate Bowl is going to be, I think it's going to be a good game, but I'll get more into that when I get my record.
The vid kicked you out and reset the negative time? That's kind of funny, not going to lie.
It does that for me, too. Sometimes. YouTube kind of just bad sometimes. Falcons, obviously the primetime game, just... Why? Jags, it's a weird stretch with, the last couple of games, because Jags, weird, Saints, car revenge game. And then obviously to be determined is going to be the Chargers to end off the year, which we'll see how we're standing there and then see the playoff implications for both teams. Because everyone's always going to be hyping up the Chargers. They're always going to be hyped up.
Bro, who's hyping the Chargers up this year? Let's be real.
Surprisingly, not anybody in the Discord, because typically we have people in the Discord that are like really like with the Chargers. Like they'll put them in like second in the division. But anyways, cook. You may cook.
What's your record prediction?
Oh, okay. The highest I think we'll get is 11-6. But realistically, I think we're more of a 9-8 or 8-9 situation because of these 50-50 games. So I'll explain. So I think we're gonna lose to the Chargers week 1, and like I think we're gonna go on that 2-week stretch, beat the Panthers, and then we could squeeze out those games. Like the Browns is gonna be hard. I'm not worried about the Broncos. Steelers, I think we can win that one, but it's gonna be really tough. Rams, of course. Chiefs, we're going to split. I feel like we're going to split with the Chiefs again, but I think they're going to beat us at home. Bengals, it can go either way because our defense can be good, but the offense just has to keep up. And that's going to be really tough, so I think I give us a loss on that one. Obviously, I think we're going to lose also to the Dolphins again because they're going to learn from that defense that, like, hey, like there's holes that we can exploit in them. Again, no worry about the Broncos, but I do, clip me right here, we're going to beat the Chiefs on Black Friday. It's going to be an ugly game, but we will.
It's clipping now. I don't know what to do, man. All right.
No, like we're still good on my phone. That's why.
Yeah, I don't. It looks to be doing okay. So like, I'm happy about that. All right.
Anyway,
I guess.
Bucks. Wait. I haven't finished. Bucks is 50-50 for me. Like generally 50-50.
I feel like the Bucks depends on who your starting quarterback is.
No, it's not even that. I think it depends on how both of our defenses are that game because both of our defense are really good, and we both have a number one that can make any defense look stupid. That's why.
True. All right. Next, we'll go into.
I didn't get to finish, motherfucker.
Yeah. All right. Fine. I'll bring it back.
You didn't let me finish. Like I wanted you to go so then we can do the records at the end.
Okay. There you go.
Dick. Okay, Falcons, again, it's just 50-50. I actually have us losing that game. But beating the Bucks. Sorry, Death. You have the same thing. You have the opposite with me, bro. Like, it's fine.
No, I have the Raiders.
And then... No, you don't.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. I know you don't. But anyways, Jaguars. Oh, gonna go. Dinner's awaiting. Peace. Bye, Roy.
Bye.
See you, Roy. Probably see you Friday when my Q&A team goes off. Jags... I see us being the Jags. Saints is going to be hard because Derek Carr is going to want to murder us. And then Chargers, I think this is the game we win. I think we lose in LA, but we win in Vegas. There.
I'm just saying, if the Panthers beat the Saints, you have to beat them, by the way. You have to beat the Saints.
Well, that's the problem with Carr at the end of the year because Carr at the back end of the year always performs better than he does throughout the whole thing.
That would just be so funny. If you guys wind up beating them, and then he loses to all 32 teams.
Yeah. I remember talking about this. I'm like, seeing him like at the end of the year is going to be hard because he is really good at the end of the year.
All right, so move on.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
All right, here we go. My schedule.
I know you were ready. I know you were so happy. You were so anxious.
This schedule, like, is one of the most hot and cold things I've seen as a Bucks fan.
Welcome to the club.
Because we've got... Alright, so we got the Commanders to start the season. Now, this game is either going to go one of two ways. Either Marcus Mariota is going to get the start, or it's going to be Jaden Daniels. I like our odds against Marcus Mariota better. Because the Bucks defense, for some reason, always struggles against rookies. And then, so that's when, like, I'm not too worried about the Washington's defense. It'd be Jaden in that offense.
I wouldn't be either. I generally would not be
Especially with the more dual threat quarterback that the Bucks always tend to struggle with.
Mm-hmm. For me, it's mostly just Jaden is so new, so there's not going to be as much. What has he worked on during his NFL, training camps and all that?
And then week 2, the Lions in Detroit. I think that's one of the better games on our schedule just because of how well we played them in the divisional round last year. Like
I
that,
fully agree.
like I said it so much last year, but like that very much felt to me like the NFC Championship with how the Niners played in the NFC Championship. Like that game
There's so
felt
many
so much more
opportunities, yeah.
competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And if Carlson had just held on to the football when Jared Goff threw it right to him, we might be having a different story. But that's besides the point. And then of course we got Poncho's son in week 3.
Okay, if you beat him, just don't do it. Actually, no, wait, no. He needs to develop character. Do it.
Agreed. We gotta beat him like 40-0 with like 7 touchdowns to Mike.
Kyle Trask finally plays in the game and like throws 2 touchdowns.
We're gonna drop 70 on him. Trust.
40.
Yeah, I know.
I say 40 more than 70.
And then week 4, we've got Baker Mayfield's son in the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you guys play each other again, but that's just so funny to me.
Because because we play the entirety of the NFC East this year.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And then Thursday Night Football against the Falcons.
That's a good game because rivalry.
It's going to be a sneaky good game.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, obviously, we're going to have 10 days of rest before we face the Saints on the 13th. Which, in New Orleans, is going to be a hard one.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
My computer's dying.
No!
Let me go plug it in. I really got to find a different outlet for my little fan over here. So I have to stop unplugging and replugging stuff in. Alright, Poncho, keep the chat entertained.
Okay. That is going to be a hard game, though, for them. And that's also the assumption that everything works out with the new OC. Because I was thinking more about the new OC that's coming in. He's had experience, but also every OC has had, other experiences like the passing game and all that. I think formerly was Niners passing game coordinator, which did rely a lot more on CMC being a check down guy. But can Alvin Kamara fit those boots? That is the question. I don't think he will, but if they have any playmakers that can obviously make moves, with yards after catch, I think that offense could work. But that's assuming a lot, though. We're assuming a lot. Are you good?
Yeah,
Are you good, by the way?
Yeah.
No, make sure for you.
So this 4-game stretch here before our bye just sucks.
Yeah, that you got like the like the odds. Like, okay, we can. You guys need to win those first games, though. Like, that's, like, the big thing. You guys need to win those games.
Like, honestly, with this, 4-game stretch, if we even win 2 out of the 4 of these games, I'd be content.
Dude, 1 out of the 4, I think I would be, jumping out of my seat.
Yeah. And then, obviously, Falcons on October 27th. Which, again, rivalry game in Raymond James. Hopefully I think that'll be a really good game.
Right.
Then the Chiefs on Monday Night Football.
God hates you. God hates you.
No, that's Sunday Night Football, is it not? No, that's Monday night because there's 31 days in October.
Oh, okay. I don't know how days work.
And then the Niners on Sunday. God, that 4-game stretch sucks.
Yeah, that is... Like you can beat the Falcons. I know you can. Everything else is just y'all need a lot to happen.
Yeah. And then we got our bye week. And then coming out of the bye, we're headed to Jersey to play the Giants.
And then it gets so easy street for the next 4 games too.
Yeah, we got the crazy. Giants, the Panthers, the Raiders, and then the Chargers.
Wow, that's just such an easy stretch.
We're either gonna go 4-0 in those weeks, or we're gonna go 2-2. There is no in between.
Interesting. All right.
Because Panthers always play us hard.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders is 50-50.
Oh yeah, no. I think we're both on that same agreement. We're both expecting this game. It's gonna be a toss up around that time too.
And then Cowboys.
God hates you.
What is that? Sunday Night Football? Yeah, that's Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. God hates you.
Hey, primetime Dak, man. If primetime Dak shows up, we're fine.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got the Panthers and Saints to end the season.
And, that's a nice... I actually like that second half of the season stretch after the bye, though, honestly.
the way I did this on, like, talked about this on Twitter, like, the biggest stretch of these schedules for the Bucks as a whole is going to be the first 4 games and then the last 6 games.
Yeah, because the last 6, I can see I can see hate me all you want. I see you guys can splitting with the Panthers, but I can definitely see you sweeping the Saints if you guys really want to try that hard.
Like, I could very well see, like, this stretch here, like the 6-game stretch at the end of the season, with us being 5-1 coming out of it.
Yeah.
And then this 4-game stretch, I see the potential for 3-1. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I think it's likely we're going to do 2-2.
I think the No, I was gonna give you guys the Chiefs though, because that's also assuming that they don't have the wide receiver core.
Yeah.
Like, I like your guys' defense against that wide receiver core, and if the Chiefs struggle like they did early on last season, then you guys can
Devin
catch
White
them pretty well.
No Devin White to give up a miracle Mahomes tutty.
I mean, to be fair, they also lost a lot of their defense too.
Yeah. So now my record predictions. So week 1, I think we beat the Commanders.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna go with the more realistic route, and then we'll go into the potential of what could happen. Lions, I see that being 75% Lions, 25% Bucks.
Oh, I agree.
Depends on which Bucks team shows up and which Lions team shows up, but I'll give us the loss there.
I can agree with that.
And then Broncos, I'll give us a W, 2-1.
You're kicking the hell out of the Broncos.
Eagles, depending on how the Eagles perform in the first 3 weeks of the season, I very well could see this being a 50-50 game.
Same.
But I could see Tampa escaping with 1 here.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree.
I'll just do the simple version of we're going to just give them a win, 2-2. Then Falcons, I think we're going to lose the 1 in Atlanta.
Okay.
To drop us to 2-3, but then we're going to beat the Saints to improve to 3-3. Lose to the Ravens to drop to 3-4.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to beat the Falcons right in the middle there, advance to 4-4.
That's the game I have you guys winning. That's the game I have you guys winning.
And then we're going to drop consecutive games to the Chiefs and the Niners there to drop to 4-6, is it?
Already?
Is that right?
Yeah. Wait, so when
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4.
And then coming out of the bye, I think we're going to beat the Giants, beat the Panthers in their stadium, then hopefully beat the Raiders, no offense.
Dude, we already established that's 50-50. Like, it's fine.
So then that would put us at 7-6?
Yeah, yes. I'm counting right now.
And then Chargers should be a win, so 8-6.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Cowboys, I think we're going to wind up losing, so that's going to drop us to 8-7. And then Panthers win 9-7.
Yep.
And then I think this Saints game is going to be the most important game.
The question is, do you think you guys win that game?
It depends. If the team gets their head out of their asses and doesn't, like... All of it obviously depends, because, like, if this is a game that we're already out of the playoffs, I very well could see us being like, whatever. Yeah. But if this is for the NFC South, I absolutely think we could win that game and then finish 10-7.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that prediction.
Now, obviously, this is assuming that we're split. We sweep the Saints, we split with the Falcons, we sweep the Panthers.
Yeah.
I could see us also going 8-9, assuming we split with everyone in the division.
Yeah.
And then other games that are 50-50, obviously, the Lions game potentially, that Eagles game early on.
Yeah, I feel like Eagles is more 50. I feel like Eagles is more 50-50 though.
Yeah.
Lions, I feel like that's more of a definite for them though.
Yeah. Chiefs is one I think we could sneak away with.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, like, I agree that you guys could actually definitely beat them.
And then Niners, I just don't see it unless Baker's on another level.
Even then, like all their talent that they have, and like they're gonna come in with authority this season.
Oh yeah. So at worst, I could see the Bucks going 8-9.
Yeah.
At best, 11-6, and I think that's the ceiling.
Yeah, same here. I think I said with the Raiders is also going to be 11-6. Like that's what I'm hoping for, but realistically, down to earth, I think it's a 10-7, 9-8 situation.
Obviously,
because there's just so much unpredictability.
Obviously, if we get a lot of these games to bounce our way, like obviously there could be a situation where the Bucks win more than 11. I don't think it's very likely, just based on that 4-game stretch there, which I think is the worst part about the schedule, is that 4-game stretch right before our bye.
That difficulty with that, and then also having to deal with obviously you guys' division again.
Like,
Panthers is not going to be a bad one because it's not that bad of a monthly split. I'm worried about the Saints though more than anything. I'd be more worried about the Saints.
The gap between the Saints games is scary.
Because if you guys get that one off like last season, they'll be able to figure out what the counter is and then get it all together. Same thing with like me saying that Carr's going to play a lot better at the end of the year.
But like there's a situation where the Bucks could go 5-0 to start the year, and then drop all 4 games in a row before their bye.
Yeah.
Do I think that's gonna happen? No. I see the Bucks at best starting the year 3-0 at best. Cause I don't think they can beat both the Lions and Philly.
Wilson calls it. I'm more like I was saying earlier, like I'm more inclined to believe you guys will definitely though be way better against the Eagles. The only problem is Saquon.
Vita Vea.
God tier O-line. Well, actually minus Kelsey, but they still have a good O-line though. Keep that in mind. But hey! All you gotta do is blitz. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Just blitz, and you guys will get them.
Well, eventually, watch. Jalen Hurts is gonna be going down at the 1, down 3 points to the Bucks with 20 seconds left in the clock. He's like, "We're gonna sneak it. We're gonna sneak. Tush push." Vita Vea just absolutely destroys Cam Jurgens, just grabs Jalen Hurts, just pile drives him into the ground.
No. Who was the guy that did it last year? That's not the tush push.
KJ Britt, but on a very illegal play.
Yeah, that's going to happen again, and they're going to get away with it. It's fine.
Let's be real. Like I think he was perfectly happy paying that fine.
Yeah, no, I would be too.
Because the Bucks were the only team to stop it twice.
Yeah, the only the new issue is Vic Fangio is a really good defensive coach in the beginning because he figures out a whole new defense. The issue is that later on, if you guys can catch him at a really bad time, he won't be able to game plan against you guys for nothing. Like he won't know what to do for your offense. And I have respect for Fangio because obviously the rivalry and all that.
Yeah. All right, and now just to kind of, we know he's not here.
Oh, you got it. You still got it, though?
But we're still gonna talk about it for him on his behalf.
Yeah.
The Bills schedule.
Okay, and we can be brutally honest too because we like the Bills, but we're not Bills fans.
So I do have Nevets predictions, which I'll go over, which we can then talk about whether we think he's delusional or not.
Okay.
So do you want me just to give all of his predictions, or do we want to talk about his predictions, or do we want to go week by week?
Let's just do a full prediction, and then we can go week by week and think and say like, oh, we think he'll win this game or whatever.
All right, so Nevets has the Bills beating the Cardinals, beating the Dolphins, beating the Jags, then losing to both the Ravens and Texans, then beating the Jets and the Titans and the Seahawks, then losing to Miami, and then beating both the Colts and the Chiefs before the bye, then losing to the Niners, beating the Rams, losing to the Lions, and then beating the Patriots, losing to the Jets, and then beating the Patriots. Which he said 11-6, but he predicts that to be the best for the 6th seed in the AFC, and that the Dolphins will go 12-5.
That's surprising for Nevets though, because like he hates the Dolphins and he's willing to say, "Oh, they're going to be better" or whatever.
No. All right.
All right, let's go week by week and give our predictions, shall we?
I agree with week 1. I think the Bills will beat the Cardinals.
That's going to be so easy, yeah.
But I very much, unless the Bills are going to pull off some voodoo magic, I think they lose both games to Miami.
Wait, okay. This the week 2 game, where is it going to be at?
That is in Miami.
Then yeah, they're gonna lose that game but they're gonna win and then lose that other game because the other game. Hi Roy.
Hi Roy.
They will win the other game though because Tua's never gonna develop and like how to deal with the cold.
Yeah, I just don't like Josh Allen's wide receiver core, so I think he's gonna struggle against that Miami defense.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna split though.
The Jags game, I'm gonna agree with Nevets. I think they beat the Jags.
Yeah, the Jags need to show me just a lot more.
And then again, I'm gonna agree with the Nevets again for both the Ravens and Texans game. And then I'm also gonna agree with him on the Jets game.
Yeah.
But I would personally swap them. I think they'll lose to the Jets early, but then beat them late.
I can see that too. I think Jets defense will be more prepared and see what they have to deal with, and then the Bills later on will figure it out.
Then I'll agree with him on the Titans game because again, I don't like the Titans really at all.
Yeah, like the team, that's in rebuild mode.
And then Seahawks. I think the Bills lose to Seattle personally.
Oh, I think they got him.
That's fair.
The only issue is this corners, though. Like they're
Allen seems to just be able to play against Mahomes really well in the regular season. I don't understand what it is.
I agree. I think like his play will elevate everybody.
And then December 1st, I think they do lose to San Fran.
Yeah, that team is just way too complete to compete.
And then honestly, from here on out, I agree with Nevets. I think they'll beat the Rams. They lose to the Lions. They beat the Patriots. Then this is the game I have them win against the Jets, where Nevets has them lose, and then I think they'll be finished off with the Patriots with a W.
I agree.
So I think with my record, I think I have the Bills going 9-8.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's just like the reload wasn't as reload as I thought it could be. Like there was so much other guys that they needed to get, and they just didn't. And they're banking a lot on a lot of the new guys too. Like we have to like as a Bills if the Bills fans want to win, they need Keon Coleman to develop well.
The biggest thing I think for the Bills is gonna be those 2 Miami games.
Yeah, those are going to be probably the hardest ones too.
Because I just haven't been swept because I love the Dolphins' offense a lot better. I love their defense a lot better than the Bills' defense. Like there's nothing about the Bills that makes me think, I think they could beat Miami.
It's like they have the pieces, but they're not ready. Like they're just genuinely not ready. They're not complete.
The only thing on the Bills that I can say I absolutely love more than the Dolphins is Josh Allen over Tua.
Yeah.
And then McDermott over McDaniels.
Really? Okay. Oh yeah, right. Because McDaniels can't even coach against over 500 teams.
So, I don't like. He's one of those guys like he just doesn't. I don't think he's gonna be able to take Miami all the way.
Yeah.
Plus, they're gonna be paying Tua like $400 million soon.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. I think they're already the asking point is $50 million a year, and he rejected that. I'm like, really? Tua, you are literally a left-handed game manager. Stop it.
Anyway, I think that's all the schedules we have to talk about.
I believe so. You're ready to get into my game? It's just quick, too, by the way, if we've gone for a while already.
Yeah, we're at an hour and 21 minutes.
Okay, we'll get to an hour 30 then with this.
I'm probably not going to wind up streaming after this because I don't really want to be pushing my internet too much.
That's fine.
Alright, so what's your game?
All right. I have a play card here from my college because
Oh.
they forgot about it in what's it called in one of their old sleeves that they have for like the play calls like
Yeah.
on the wrist. There wasn't many. There was this one card though for goal line plays,
Okay. Are you
and
gonna?
they're not all what's it called? They're not all said, but I asked the players and they were able to tell me what the plays were.
Oh, so you're gonna have me try to figure out which one's which?
Well, yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start with an easy one to get you warmed up.
Okay.
All right. So the question is it a run or a pass? Okay.
Mhm.
Holly left 9 toss. These are also goal line plays. I should clarify that.
Okay. Can you repeat it?
Polly left 9 toss.
I want to say that is a pass play, but I feel like that's really a run and a halfback toss.
You would be correct. It is a halfback toss.
Like my first instinct was a pass, but I'm like, nah, that feels more like a run, like a toss. Like,
Oh, trust me, it gets harder from here. It gets way harder.
I figured.
Okay. All right. Strong left, Z spin Steelers.
Strong. I feel like that's a run to the left side, but that very well could be a pass.
What's your final answer?
I want to guess run to the left.
You are correct. It's a run to the left. Yes, strong run because of the formation. Keep that in mind.
Oh yeah. Okay, two for two. I'll take it.
Okay. We're gonna get a little more advanced here.
Oh boy.
Strong left, CLZ, CRS, KK5 Williams.
Alright. I feel like that's designed to make people think it's a run to the left, but in reality, it's a quick pass.
And what what's it called it? Actually, I'll ask you right now, but it wasn't fair the way that I framed it. What route is Z running then?
Is that just a... Is that a dig route or something?
It's a crossing route because I said CRS, so I said.
Oh,
cross,
damn it! If I heard you say that again, I would have been like, oh, it's a crossing route.
Yeah. But remember, as a quarterback, you wouldn't have that time.
Yeah. But...
All right.
Okay, 3 for 3, though. 3 for 3.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good. Paulie left 9 Nashville.
Paulie left 9 Nashville?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a run.
And that's why it's there to deceive you. It's a pass.
Yeah.
The routes are in the word Nashville. I'm unsure where exactly they are. I kind of forgot about this. I'll be honest.
That's one that. Okay. Hey, but 3 for 4. 3 for 4. I'm taking
3 for 4.
it.
All right. All right. Okay, I'll get you with this. I'm gonna get you with this one.
Oh boy.
Dude, strong left wing Raiders.
Strong left wing Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
That's a pass.
I actually did get you. Holy crap.
That's a run?
It's a run.
Damn!
It's the wing run. If you remember from Madden, it's a wing run.
My first assumption was wing Raider, like Wayne, like on the outside receiver.
Oh, okay. All right, I got another
Right.
Raiders for you.
3 for 5.
Strong left, close Z, cross Raiders.
That's a pass.
I got you again.
That's a
Goal line
run?
run. Goal line run. Z is a decoy.
Damn. I probably should have thought about that for longer.
Well, it's the stronger formation is going to be a little bit harder. All right, I got some hard ones for you now.
Alright, 3 for 6, so I'm struggling now.
All right, this can get you over 50%. 21, strong right, Z cross, K4, Y corn.
I feel like it's not going to be this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Is it a pass?
It is a pass. It is a pass. You got it back. You're back up. You're so astronomically up now.
4 for 7. Let's go.
We'll just do one more, I guess.
Okay.
Poly left freeze, quote unquote Vic.
Poly left freeze, quote unquote Vic.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue, but I'm gonna go pass.
It is a run.
Yeah.
Vic is the audible.
That's fair. Hey,
That's why I was trying to give you that. I was like, Vic is the audible.
Hey, 4 for 8. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. It took me a while to figure out how to read it, but I was like, oh, this is like the that and that, basically.
That's why you said quote. Oh.
But that's the audible, yeah. There's not many audibles for this one because I'm assuming there's more play cards than this.
Yeah. If I had really put together that the quote was freaking meant to be audible, I would have immediately said run.
Yeah.
That was
there's
fun,
no
though.
second play. There's no second play for this, by the way, which is kind of crazy. There's no like specific like, oh, this is the number for the audible, basically.
Yeah, probably something on a different card or something.
There is one for the difference because I said 21 strong. Because there's two different ones. There's a strong right and a strong left. And it's almost the same play except it's a different K number and it's still Y corn. Which I don't know what the corn route is.
Alright.
It could be a curl back or a curl.
Well, Poncho, I don't really know what else we can do.
We gone for a while, so it's wait. I got it.
I swear to God, you're about to pull up poker, aren't you?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, let me just make sure that it's going to be pulled up on stream. Okay, beautiful.
Get in, nerd.
I'm coming. I'm loading. Alright, we're not going to go for too long.
That's fine.
God, look at my elite profile picture here.
It's so much better than the than the other center. I'll be honest.
Oh, shut up.
It was just better.
I hate my hand.
I do too, but I'll call it.
I'll call. I hate my hand even more.
Same.
I don't think there's anything that could redeem my hand here. Yep, nope.
Oh, I know some. I know some. Yeah, this hand's cooked.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Yeah. Yeah, no, you can have that.
They can have... Jesus, okay.
The bots have something, okay.
What'd you
The bots are
have?
gonna big rub themselves. Jack and a 5. Only a high card. Yeah, I didn't have it.
They literally split.
Mm-hmm. That's lame.
I had a king and a 3. Alright, there was nothing there.
Yeah. I lost my touch. Oh god, this hand sucks.
There's potential for this hand dependent on the river.
Yeah. No, like I'm relying heavily on the river right now with this.
Okay.
Okay. I can work with this. I can
work with it. I'd feel more comfortable if I get another card here. That'd be helpful.
Didn't really help me out.
That did not help me at all. We'll go ahead and just bet, though. Try to get bots to get out. Okay, bots decide they don't want to get out yet.
Yeah. I definitely have something that's gonna just absolutely kill us.
I'm just gonna check.
Yeah. It's 200 in the pot, I don't mind. Yeah, I also had one pair.
Woo! I
Okay,
won because I had the high.
Thank God you had the better one. These bots suck, by the way.
They do. Didn't I just have one of these cards?
Oh my God, bot. Okay. We'll just call that, I guess.
Fuck it. Oh my God, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Y'all can have that. Okay, yeah, jeez, I am so happy I'm out. That river makes me so happy I left.
Oh, this river sucks. I'm so cooked.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Oh. Okay.
Posh is about to run to the ATM.
Yep.
Was it worth it, Poncho?
I have one pair. God.
They had two.
Oh. Yep.
Give me a Coke, would ya?
Yeah, sure.
Quick, Poncho, get out and get back for the next hand.
I'm lagging.
No!
Yeah, I lagged out of that. That's fine. Don't die in there, buddy. The line for the Coke is just taking too long.
Oh, that river could have been so much better for me if one card was different.
Oh my God.
If one of us has a 9 right now, they're freaking goated. I think he might have the 9.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, I'm gonna just chill in here unless he goes crazy. Oh.
He's going crazy. Oh God.
Full house. Yep, I'm out. He didn't have it. He literally had an ace and an 8. I had an 8 and a 6, so like I didn't have anything better.
Mhm. No, you both would have lost to the full house.
Come on in, buddy.
All right, here's your Coke. I got you a Diet Coke, by the way.
What the fuck? Do I look like I've drink diet?
You can use less calories, my guy. We need to get you ready for training camp, Greg Gaines.
I am in so. Please see yourself out of this call.
You're Greg Gaines, bro. What do you mean?
Please go ahead and see yourself out of this damn call. Also, this flop sucked.
Yeah, mine sucks too. Why am I doing this?
Oh boy, I've got a pair.
Oh, I have one pair. Do you also have one pair?
I also have one pair. Well, Poncho, if no one else is betting, you might as well just stay in.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, I won!
Oh God.
All because I had an ace. Who would have thought the ace was the important part about that?
Okay. This hand is Garbahe, bro.
Garbahe?
Garbahe.
Send it! Oh shit.
No. Y'all can play that. Y'all can play that.
Oh shit.
Can you finally... I threw away one pair. What do you have?
You would have lost.
Oh, okay. Good.
Full house.
Yeah. Damn, you got him. Okay.
Bye, bot.
Get out of here, bot. Get out of here.
Alright. 1v1v1. Let's go, boys.
We gotta bankrupt Mr. Miss RMA.
RMA?
Harambe.
Harambe?
Harambe.
Hey, Harambe! Hey, whoa. Why does this betting get out of control? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa, they have something. Okay, I'm scared.
I'm scared too, but I'm still betting.
Not scared enough. Not scared enough.
Okay.
Oh my god, they're going.
Shit. I don't have much.
About another 10er down, it's fine.
Okay. I still don't have anything. Why did it tell me you have high card?
I don't right now, that's the funny part.
Like, it shows me you have a jack and a 3.
Because I didn't show my cards earlier. That was what Nevets was complaining about when we played together. By the way, I only have one pair. What do you have?
I have one pair.
Oh god. You have the higher one pair too.
I don't even see your cards. I literally see a jack and a 3.
I have a queen and an ace.
Ah. Neat.
Alright, let's we gotta bankrupt Harambe.
Not with this hand. If the betting
Yeah,
gets
this
out of
hand is...
Alright.
Alright. Oh my god.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, I should have folded.
Yeah, same here.
There's only one card that could save me.
There's nothing that can save me. I'm out. Yeah, nothing saved me. I'm glad I folded.
I mean, they didn't bet any, so I might as well just stay in, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You split. Okay, great. I had a high card, so I didn't have anything. We're good.
Yeah, I thought they would have gotten it because they had the 4 and I only had a 2.
I thought so too. Pun not intended.
Neat. I mean, not that I'll complain about not losing all my money.
Also, there's not even real money.
I mean, true. What is that flop?
Put a nice tenner down.
I'll match it. God, these flops are ass. Give us some good cards. Oh, it's mine.
Yeah.
I clicked check.
Not the way I wanted the river to fall, but it's okay. This is still like this is manageable.
We'll go for a tiny bet. Tiny bet.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Poncho, at the rate we're going, we're gonna bankrupt you before we bankrupt the bot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey!
Thank God you had the better one pair.
Give me the money! I had 2 pair.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you did. Okay.
I had a 7 and a king.
I have $300 in a dream. It's fine. God, this hand sucks.
Fuck the bot!
No. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I fucked up!
Oh, no.
I fucked up!
Oh, no. I'm so glad I folded. All I have is a high card.
What's the bot got?
What'd you have?
A 9 and an ace.
Okay, then let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. We lost. It's fine.
Yep.
Alright, well, let's end for the night.
Yep.
Alright, but anyway, guys,
was,
that's going to be it for us. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want more content. Hopefully Nevets gets better after getting absolutely destroyed in training camp.
Absolutely.
Anything else you would like to say, Daph, before we end?
Hockey.
Hockey ball. I absolutely love indulging in hockey ball. Okay,
Screw the
thank you guys so
Bruins.
much. Thank you guys so much, and we see you guys hopefully next week. Bye for now.
I don't have a thing for stupid sports, so bye.
Bye.
Stay stupid, I guess.
Yeah.